Gary at Broadlane Leisure Caravans. Today I'm going to give you a dry demonstration or show around of this 2011 Swift Challenger 480. On the offside, just to let you know, got filler point for the loo and the cassette locker respectively. For each fence, you've got the battery locker, that's where your leisure battery lives, that's where your mains electric plugs into. I've got your water filler point, so you connect your water hose into the side of the van, and then goes into alcohol, supplies water into the van. And then lastly on this side you've got the exhaust for your hot water system on gas. You take the flue cover off. If you're running the system on electric you can leave the flue cover on. Gas locker, nice big opener, huge storage space, and that gives you facility to store your two gas lockers respectively. If you want previous videos on how to hitch up onto the back of your vehicle and how to uncouple from the back of your vehicle. On the near side, this particular model does come with a few extras. We've got barbecue point for your outdoor cooking, access to the space under the front seats, and that's really practical to access and retrieve things like your boots, etc. And then lastly we've got an external power point, and again super practical. If you've got an awning on the outside, you might want to power something up like a fridge or a table lamp or whatever. Right, I'm going to give you a tour around the inside. Okay, so we're inside the van and the main control panel's over the door. It's really easy to operate. That's your on off button. Turn it on, green light on, and that denotes that we've got the leisure battery on. Now when you're plugged into mains electric, you've got a light come on here. To utilise the water system, you need to turn the water pump on. After a moment or two, your lights go out. If you just want to recap, push a few levels, and it just confirms that we've got leisure battery on. It'll confirm you've got mains on, pump on, and also give you a battery condition there too. Now when you're on the mains electric, remember then that more lights will illuminate because you're utilising the main system. When you're on, you turn your vehicle, you can check condition of your vehicle battery. You've got smoke alarm. On this side I've got some controls. I'll just tell you what they are. I've got hot water on the gas system. It's the flame symbol. It's currently in the off position. You turn it down to the flame and that ignites the boiler on the gas system, and that's your temperature control. You're looking for a little green light displayed within this dial. If it's a red light, a couple of things. You may have forgotten to remove the flue cover from the outside, or it's highly likely that you've actually run out of gas. So that's gas hot water. The control beneath it is your fire on electric. It's on 0, which is off. 2000 is 2 kilowatts. That's its maximum setting. 500, half a kilowatt, lowest setting, and 1000, which is medium setting. And then you've got your inner dial, which is your effectively your thermostat, just like you've got at home. And again, you're looking for a green light, which confirms that you've turned the master switch on, and I'll show you where that is in just a moment. Just while we're here talking about the fire, operate the fire on gas, turn the dial round through to 10. It's auto ignition on this model. Keep the dial pressed down and you'll hear it igniting, and eventually when it stopped ticking or the ignition stopped, you know it's on the gas system. Release the dial and then just adjust to suit. Your little viewing hole is just there at the very bottom. Now if you're running the system on gas or electric, that's heating, that's the blower, that's in the off position, manual position with manual speed control, and A for auto. And you'd use the blower in conjunction with your heating on gas or electric to circulate warmth around the van. Not forgetting then that in the summer months you can use the blower independently of the heating obviously, and it may help circulate some cool air around the van, which is no bad thing obviously. Underpelmet lights as they look. Windows, just release the catches, push open, secure with the fasteners. Integrated blind screen, there's your night screen, and there's your fly screen, and any which way in between. Right then, I'm going to give you a look underneath the front seats on the near side. So, now you can access the storage look from the lift up seat base tops. This spring loaded, if that makes sense, so they hold up like so, and you can also access the space from the pull down front lockers, so super practical. As you can see, loads and loads of storage, and on this model you can access that storage from the outside. That's to do with the alarm system, and in the front corner there you've got your blade fuses. The blade fuses are for your road lights on the outside. Okay, I'm just going to reinstate this upholstery. The locker opposite, you've got your hot water heater. The yellow drain down valve's located there. In the horizontal position, it's in drain down position. Vertical is drain down, horizontal is shut, so you can utilise the water system. Not forgetting then that when you're not using the van for long periods of time, or indeed winter time, pop the drain down valve into the vertical position, and that will drain all the water off, and that will avoid any issues with frozen pipes. Mains coming in, back of the battery locker. This model features a motor mover, and that's the brains to do the motor mover. And once again, you can access this space via the top and the drop down fronts. Just while we're here, I'll just quickly mention chest of drawers, super practical, great storage as you can see. Pops out like so, and returns as you see. So just to recap, in the lounge area we've got a full size opening necky roof light. Push the button, turn the handle, push the button, turn the handle, grab the bigger handle, pull down and then push up, and you've got various opening positions or settings. Right, your main controls in this model are here. So when you're on electric hookup, you put your charger switch on, green light illuminates, trickle charges your battery. Space heater, that's the master switch for your fire on electric. You must have that turned on to have access to heating on the electric system. Water heater, that's again when you're on mains electric, turn that switch on and that will give you or supply you with electric mains hot water. So just to recap, when you're on mains electric, charger must be on, master switch for the heater or fire must be on, and obviously master switch for your hot water on electric must also be on. You've got your trips, all your blade fuses, and you'll find, hopefully, they're all clearly labelled here. Stereo system, CD player. Lastly, system shutdown. Master switch for the van. When you're not using the van, that switch must be proud for off. And to turn the van on, you must push the button in so as it's flush. Then, and only then, you turn the power switch on over the door. So you mustn't forget to turn that system shutdown switch on first, then the control panel over the door. When you finish using the van, by that I mean you're on your way home, for example, or it's in storage, make sure that system shutdown switch is off. Okay, so kitchen, useful, practical microwave. Obviously we've got hot, cold running water, plenty of power points in this model too. The Thetford fridge with freezer compartments, on-off button like so. It's a digital display as you can see. Now the blue light then confirms whatever we've selected is operating. Now on mains electric, your blue light in this instance it's flashing because we're not connected to mains, but I'll just quickly run through it if I may. That's your selector switch. So you've got 12 volts, gas when you're on, obviously gas without mains electric, and your electric respectively. And this button here is your temperature control. But again, I think you'll find that we've done a previous video on the fridge. Once again, that is your on-off button. So we've got cooker. It's got 3 gas burners and the electric hot plate. Not forgetting in the Swift products that make sure you've got the glass lid fully upright. Otherwise, I think you'll find that these won't light. And also, if you've got a burner on by mistake and you drop this down, it's got auto shut off. Small mini hecky there, look. Obviously you've got grill oven. Lastly, just while we're here, forgot to mention that here then you can pop your TV. You've got power and aerial points, and you've also got same at the very front end too. Okay, bathroom. Okay then, in the bathroom. So you've got the loo with swivel seat. So it swivels like so. You've got the handle to operate the loo, open and close the blade, push button for flush, light comes on when the cassette's full and needs emptying. So, I just swap places with my colleague. You've got the push button or opener to the wardrobe. Now you've got the directional aerial, and again we've done videos on the aerials. They raise up, down, and you merely slacken off the fastener at the top. You've also got your amplifier box in the corner there. To turn it on and off, the switch is over the letter V. So that's all your storage. Wash basin, fantastic size wash basin, super practical. Hot cold running water again, look. Shower, again this model, rise and fall shower, and it's trigger action operated. I will just show you quickly something about. So with this model, you can have a burst of water by pushing the lever down, and the benefit of that is it saves you using water unnecessarily. If you just want water on constant, lift the lever up, turn it through 180 degrees like so, and then you will have full running water, and obviously your mixer taps like so. So burst by the lever, and if you want full running water, you'd have the lever in that position now. So just to point that out. Now, winter time, drain the system down. Make sure all your taps are open. So that's kitchen taps, your wash basin, shower. You've got your drain down valve under the front seat to make sure that's in the vertical position. All your taps open, not in the hot position or cold, but in the middle position and open. Shower head, unscrew the shower head, putting that at a safe place, and then leave the hose dangling in the bottom of the tray. That'll avoid any risk of frozen shower pipes. And then lastly, not forgetting the loo, where the cassette locker is located on the outside, immediately above it there's a little bung. Remove the bung and that will drain the loo off. Now just quickly while we're here, we've got access to storage, but also your big freestanding table. Light switch. Okay, I think that's it. I'm just going to shut the door. So that is a working demonstration, albeit we're not plugged into gas mains and water, but I've shown you how to utilise all the switches, and this is in a 2011 Swift Challenger 480. I'm Gary at Broadlane Leisure Caravans, and I hope that you've enjoyed this demonstration video. Thank you very much indeed.